Ninja-kun was originally a 1984 arcade game by a company named UPL. The game was ported to Famicom by Jaleco, and when Jaleco wanted to do a sequel but didn't technically have the rights, they instead opted to make a quote-unquote new series, dubbing it Ninja Jajamaru-kun. These ran parallel to each other, and while Jajamaru experimented with role-playing and space, Ninja-kun kept things simpler. Ironically, when Super Ninja-kun was to be made, Jaleco were given the duty, completing that ninja circle. The story, as far as I know, is about saving a princess from a flying skeleton guy who reminds me of that one guy from Clash at Demon Head. Pretty standard stuff. So he plays a short ninja wearing red instead of black, throwing shurikens. Every time an enemy dies, a white thing, which I think is its soul, floats upward. Keep grabbing those and your soul meter will fill up, enabling you to hit A and activate one of several ninja abilities. At the start you only have one, Split Body, but you'll gain more as you beat bosses. You'll also get more weapons besides the shurikens, like bombs for instance, perfect for the stealthy ninja. A nice feature to this game that is carried over from the first game is that you don't actually die or lose hearts from running into enemies. Instead you get comically stunned. There can be a lot of enemies jumping about, so it's a good feature in my opinion. You do get hurt by shots from enemies, boulders and lava, those kind of things. The controls are good enough, but there's a slight bit of fall momentum that can throw you off sometimes. Like when you double tap left or right to run and then jump, you can't control yourself again until you land. You can also do a roll attack if you hit Y while landing, climb on walls, and there's also a bonus item that makes you grow several times larger and invincible for a while. But I've only seen it on the first stage. Perhaps as a callback to the original game, there's a lot of verticality to the stages, and they're not completely linear either, like in the airship stage where you need to find and destroy the propellers to bring it down. The game isn't that hard, at least not at first, and to help further, when you die you come back right where you left off, Contra style, which is much appreciated. There's also a 2-player mode, which is even more appreciated. The graphics are pretty good, and there's a fair amount of humor employed in the sprite work, like how the bosses turn into smaller selves when defeated and throw a tantrum. The ancient Japan setting and the humorous sprites remind you of Goemon a fair bit, which is not a bad thing. With its cute design and solid mechanics, Super Ninja-kun is to me the best game of either series.